So the other day in another video, I got the mower stuck in the mud or on a hole that I had already made through the forward drive, getting stuck there. So I let the tyres down to 10 psi with these little Camp Boss Deflating Boss Air. Yeah. Okay, so what's good about these is that they come in a set of 4. So you can preset them all to 10 psi, because that's what you want to come down to if you've got stuck in mud or sand. So preset them, screw them on, and then all 4 tyres come down at once. Yeah, so letting down your tyres does take quite some time, but by doing all 4 at once, much easier, unless you've got 4 people. So I'm just going to go and check. So I've got this here. I'll move the camera back. A gauge. So if I set that to PSI. Yeah, so the little Deflating that I put on, the Camp Boss fittings, I had them set at 10 psi. So if we look at this one now, I haven't filled them up yet. So it's 10.3. Moving along to the driver side rear, we've got 9.8. So they're pretty bloody good, you know. They definitely go down to what they said they're supposed to, what you set it to. And this one's actually at 8.4, so it's a little bit less. And finally, the last one, 12.8, so a little bit high. Now, that's the quickest way to let your 4 tyres down at once. Here's the quickest way to pump them up again. So what I have here is an Adventure Kings, bit hard to read that, there you go, Adventure Kings Thumper Max. Alright, so it's got 2 little motors, one there, one there. Supposedly it'll fill a 31-inch rim up to pressure, which in this case is 20 psi, I believe. I'll have to check that, in under 2 minutes, or maybe under a minute, I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm going to get my phone and we're going to time it on each wheel to see how long it takes to pump them up. Alright, so if we go into the driver's side door and check on this thing, we've got 200 kPa is what front and rear should be. 200 kPa, I have checked up before, I won't have to check again, it is 29 psi, and the gauge I have is PSI, so I'll be going for 29 psi. So there we're at 29.30, and oh, stop. Well, it was under a minute. Under a minute. Oh, stop. Okay, so that one was 1 minute 14, and it was slightly lower than 10 psi, so that's good. Alright, so that one was 1 minute and 4 seconds. It was nearly there. So a little bit over a minute, 1 minute and 8 seconds. Came with a bag, which is good. I just sit it behind the passenger seat. Now let's have a look at the specs on the back. Oop. So just in case you couldn't read that label, it says VM102-15C is the model. Voltage is DC 12 to 13.5. Maximum pressure is 125 psi. Amperage is 90 amps. And the important one, airflow 300 litres per minute. That's how you get your tyre up in a minute. Alright, I'm Stay Off Grid. If you like the video, please subscribe, like. There's a subscribe thing up here and a video just here. Thank you very much. It'll help me out. Have a great day.